Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use the first letter of your name, R, and I just listened to part A of your pretest. And we're going to listen to part B right now, and I'll also respond to some of the points that you bring up. First of all, in part A, I do have some lessons I think that you should focus on right now. Now, I recommend you go through all of my pronunciation lessons, practicing, even reading out loud, as I teach you the information in the videos, but you want to pay very close attention to these lessons. You might want to write these down. See these? Okay, here we go. Lesson 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Lesson 19, and also lesson number 23. These specific lessons are some problems you're having with your vowel and your consonant sounds. Alright, now you're going to answer 3 specific questions, and this is also going to help me learn more about your speaking and pronunciation proficiency of American English.
Differences in the roles between the Arabic and English language, especially the roles of writing articles.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Breathe, teeth.
When using the breathe, it's not breathe. You're pronouncing the R a little bit too hard. It's just breathe, breathe.
Teeth, through, the, word.
Okay, here we go to part B.
My answer of the question. Question 1. My education was in Arabic.
Okay.
And there are a lot of differences in the roles between the Arabic and English language, especially the roles of writing articles. After graduating from the university, I became a teacher.
Okay, let's go back to, I think you said graduating. You had some trouble with that word.
Especially the roles of writing articles. After graduating from the
You want to say after graduating from the university. I would use ing there.
university, I became a teacher.
Okay.
From 7 years. Answer question.
I would say I became a teacher for 7 years. I would say I have been teaching for 7 years. So probably the present perfect progressive is probably the better verb tense to use there.
Number 2, because English is the first language in the world.
Okay.
And we use it in every day of work life.
Exactly. So that's what you want to do today and tomorrow. When you go home at night, watch TV in English. Read newspapers in English. Talk to people in English as much as you can right now, and this really will help you speak more proficiently.
My answer of question number 3, develop my English as well as special skills to speaking and writing.
Exactly. Now, one thing to help you with writing, it'll help you overcome some of the language issues you're having right now, is a regular routine of reading. Read newspapers, magazines, and then longer books. Pick materials that you have an interest in, and pay attention to how the writer writes the ideas there. And that'll be very useful for you. Alright, now let's talk about your intelligibility score. I think you're pretty much done here. Okay, so when you're speaking, as you answered those 3 questions, you didn't give a lot of detail. You kind of answered them very briefly, then you moved on to the next topic. Now, I don't know if that's because of a lack of vocabulary or because of some limitations with your grammar, but you definitely want to try to speak with more detail. And it helps me learn more about you also. Okay, here on the intelligibility scale that I have, and you can click on the link in this email. It'll take you directly to the intelligibility scale that I'm looking at right now. 1 is a excuse me, 1 is a beginner of English, and then 7 is a native speaker. I'm going to put you at intermediate level at about 3.1 out of 7. So your speaking skills need to improve. I'll be honest with you. You definitely want to work on improving your speaking right now. Now the question is, do you want to improve your speaking? It's an honest question, right? Because if you really want to, then you'll be more likely to take the following suggestions. Now, as long as you want to, you're motivated. Remember, watch a lot of TV, movies even. That's always good. Keep reading on a regular basis. Most importantly, find opportunities to speak English with native speakers. These things will help you to improve. Now go through all of my pronunciation videos. This also will help you to begin to reduce your non-native speaker accent. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for completing this assignment.